Welcome to our 2022-2023 Manila Bankers Live Pilipinas Super League Pro Division Second Conference Dumper Cup. Dito pa rin sa loob ng Renzi Convention Center sa San Fernando, Pampanga para po sa ating last day of quarterfinals sa ating Dumper Cup. As you can see, Steph Curry inside here. The Renzi Convention Center kasama si Polly, Jordan Clarkson, and si Mark Kagiwa. Yan po ang ating mga special guests na andito ngayon nakasuporta para sa ating Pilipinas Super League, and Rob Celis, the walking mismatch, looking to end the series against the Boracay Islanders, and Marvin Hayes with his heroic performance last day, with his heroic rebound, stops outside. At yan nga ang ating game at hand. The Davao Occidental Tigers are defending champion versus the Boracay Islanders. Magandang gabi, super fans, sa lahat ng nanonood sa atin mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Welcome to our last day of quarterfinals. Nino Abanid alongside with Lorenzo Galarosa. Welcome back, Enzo.
Thank you so much, Nino. And napakaganda nga ng pagbabalik ko dahil nga one last game ng quarterfinals natin. It's the do or die between two of the fan favorite teams, the Boracay Islanders and the defending champions, Davao Occidental Tigers.
At ang swerte mo, Enzo, nakita mo dito si Jordan Clarkson ngayong gabi. At ngayon naman, kasama din natin on the sideline si Mickey Santos, ang ating makasama on this last day sa ating quarterfinals ng ating social media platforms. Huwag din natin kalimutan sa harap po ng ating screen ngayon, ng ating Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube channel, ang ating TikTok din. Siyempre, ang ating super fans, ang ating PSL super fans social media. You can like, share, and comment down there. And siyempre, mapapanood nyo po kami live din sa ating bagong YouTube channel, Pilipinas Super League TV, and on Solar Sports, Channel 70 sa Sky Cable. And we have reruns on Net25 din, Enzo. And also, we have a recap now, Enzo, na mapapanood natin. And ano ba yung nangyari kahapon dito sa loob ng Bredsiga Convention Center?
Yes, Pampanga G Lanterns sealing the deal in a heart-stopping ball game against the Santa Rosa Laguna Line, 72-71, and it was Kurt the Hurt Rayson ang talagang nagpapanalo para sa home team, and also the pride of Mexico, Pampanga, Archie Concepcion.
At yan nga, they sealed their ticket papunta sa semifinals, and so with a close game, 72-71. Pero ito naman, itong Davao Occidental Tigers nakalasap ng upset sa Boracay Islanders.
Yes, 91-80, the Islanders living to fight another day. Kaya tayo may laro, kaya tayo may game, do or die game between these two teams, because the Islanders, led by Captain Hook Macardona and his heir apparent na si Jimboy Estrada, leading the way for the Islanders in that victory.
Yes, and so now tignan natin ang ating playoff picture. May tatlong kupunan na nakaupo sa trono nila sa ating semifinals.
Yes, you can see semifinals sa bracket 1 natin, San Juan versus Pampanga G Lanterns. Ito namang kabilang bracket, Pampanga Royce is waiting. Sino ba dito sa defending champions or the Boracay Islanders ang makakalaban nila after today's ball game?
And now our game story for this last day, do or die.
One simple concept, do or die. One game, one shot, one opportunity for these two teams. Ang last seat natin nga sa semifinals.
And now let's go to this team, the quarterfinals result natin. And so ito nga yung game kahapon, the numbers on our screen.
Yes, as you can see, the field goal percentage. Itong Boracay shot a really high field goal percentage with 46% and only allowing the defending champions 33% from the field. Tapos look at his points off turnovers. 21 points off turnovers compared to just 10 for the defending champions. And it was the pace ng Boracay, yung fast-paced ball game nila, kaya sila nanalo in that game yesterday.
Yes, and they live another day here in the quarterfinals. But now, let's go to our defending champions numbers dito last night, Enzo.
Yes, as it was a subpar performance for the champions. And kita natin dito yung average points nila, 85 points. They only got 80. And then dito, points allowed, 79 points allowed sila the entire elimination round. Pero last night, they allowed 91 points for the Boracay Islanders. It's the fast-paced tempo game netong Boracay that killed the Tigers, but can they adjust in less than 24 hours of practice lang para sa kanila?
Yes, and now naman, Enzo, let's go to the Islanders on their numbers then. Last night, they boosted their numbers against the defending champs.
Yes, grabe nga. Yung pag-boost nitong Islanders in their numbers, almost all the departments umangat. Look at that, 91 points compared to their season average 80. But look at the second chance points, 18 compared to 14 nung season. And points off turnovers, 21 points from turnovers last night just compared to 13 sa kanilang season average.
And now, Enzo, let's go to Miki Santos from the sidelines for her report. Miki.
To settle the tiebreaker for today between the Islanders and the Tigers, marami tayong aabang aksyon sa court nito ngayon. Because for Davao, Bonbon is in, but Billy is out. Dahil even though majority of their players are injured right now, for example, Bonbon Custodio, well, he would still be playing tonight in exchange for Billy Robles, who is currently suffering from muscle spasms for today. But Coach Don Dulay told me that it's about time to forget what happened yesterday and instead to live up their names as the defending champions in this league. Dagdag pa niya, walang uuwing talunan ngayon as they will be playing with a different kind of passion for tonight. Para naman sa panig ng Boracay Islanders, JJ Helterbrand will not be playing today, as well as Bam Lopez and Alabanza, who's all geared up to support their team this game. At sabi pa nga ni Coach Chino Manansala, kailangan tama lagi ang desisyon nyo sa laro na to. This is your time to show what you've been doing so far. This is your time to make the most out of the game and to make a name out of yourself. Ngayon, sino kaya sa kanila ang mananaig? Sino laban sa Boracay at sa Davao ang mananaig sa laro na to? Now, let's take it over to our arena announcer, Ryan Anthony, for our Manila Bankers Live Superstars of the Game.
Maya Pabegi Po Kekayu Kamalen Superfans, live from the Brenziao Convention Center in San Fernando City, Pampanga. This is day 57 of competition of your 2022-23 Manila Bankers Live PSL Pro Division Dumper Cup, presented by Manila Bankers Life Insurance, the best way to show your love. We are live on Solar Sports, TV Cebu, and our social media platforms of Pilipinas Super League, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube channel Pilipinas Super League TV. This is the quarterfinals knockout game featuring your Boracay Islanders and Davao Occidental Tigers Cocolai. Let's meet the Manila Bankers starters first for your Boracay Islanders. Power forward number 31, J-Mar Gimpayan. Center number 0, Jello Sablan. Shooting guard number 7, Hera Peña Redondo. Point guard from St. Clair, number 26, Jimboy Estrada. And small forward from Mandaluyong City, number 17, Captain Hook Bakbak Cardona. Head coach for your Boracay Islanders is Mr. Ginino Manansala, assisted by Jaime Manansala Jr., Rodolfo Carlos, Jeric Mailen. Team manager is Jojo Conanan. Team consultant is Jimmy Manansala. And team owner is Mr. Bonjing Talisayo. And now let's give it up for your Davao Occidental Tigers Cocolai. Point guard from University of Visayas, number 19, Eman Calo. Shooting guard from North Cotabato, number 6, Gab Daganon. Power forward, number 8, Robbie Celis. Center from Minalin, Pampanga, and Baluntondo, number 5, Larry Rodriguez. And small forward from JIU, number 11, Mr. Sexy Shot, John Wilson. Head coach for your Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Live is Mr. Don Dulay, assisted by Rob Wainwright, Jerwin Gaco, James Bartolome. Team manager and team consultant is Mr. Arvin Bon Leon. Your referee in charge of this knockout game, our crew chief, Ariel Bermeo, international referee. First umpire, Michael Galotera. Second umpire, Dennis Escaros. Alternate is Jess Boras. This game is under the supervision.
Ang ating super starters para sa Boracay Islanders, Jimboy Estrada, JJ Helterbrand, Jello Sablan, Mac Cardona, and si Jmar Gimpayan. And paano naman sa ating defending champions Davao Occidental Tigers, si Eman Calo, Gab Dagangon, Larry Rodriguez, John Wilson, and si Rob Celis. Yan po ang ating Manila Backers Live Super Starters of the game. And this game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board, headed by its new chairman, Attorney Richard Santos Clarin.
And Nino, if you notice, itong Davao Occidental Tigers going with the Pearl of the Orient Cup champion.
Starter. Yan yung Rojas starting five ni Coach Arvin Bonleon dati. But now, their new head coach, Coach Rob Celis. But on the other hand naman, Boracay Islanders, ang nagstay na starter na lead dito is itong si Cardona, Gimpayan, and si Estrada. Pinalitan naman itong si Peñaredondo at nitong si Jelo Sablan, itong si Paundo.
Yes, good drop pass there by Jimboy Estrada to Jelo Sablan. And you can see the defense ng Tigers reacting to everything that Jimboy Estrada is doing. Alam nila gano'n siya ka-threat. Good pass by Jimboy.
Yes, and alam din ng mga veterano how to stop a rookie. And so, kaya nga dinudumog nila ngayon ng depensa itong si Jimboy Estrada.
Yes, and you can see on the other end, markman itong reigning MVP natin, si Gab Dagang. He did play well last night, pero expect mo, the defense will key on the reigning MVP.
Celis against Cardona. Tatlong nakabantay. Walang nagawa kundi tignan itong ginawang drive ni Rob Celis.
And you can see the walking mismatch talaga. Tatlo na nga yun eh. Pero wala pa rin talaga makapigil kay Robbie Celis, and he needs to produce big numbers in order for the Tigers to advance in the semifinals.
Peñaredondo, hindi tayo surprised. And so kung bakit siya andito ngayon sa kanilang first five because of his good performance last night.
Yes, and not just offense. Pag sinabing Joseph Peñaredondo, alam natin offense, shooter yan, scorer. Pero kagabi, nagpakita siya ng defense, two-way play from Joseph Peñaredondo, kaya binigyan siya ng trust ni Coach Gino to the starting lineup in replacement of JJ Helterbrand.
And nakita naman din natin kanina sa bench nitong Boracay Islanders, JJ Helterbrand. Di naka-suit up ngayon, and so because of his injury.
Totoo, and he's wearing what we call a calf or shin sleeve doon. Poprotektahan yung calf area and shin area na yan ni JJ Helterbrand. As we can see, Gov Delta, Coach Hamperdick, and our PSL President, Mr. Rocky Chan.
Yes, and abante na nga itong koponan ng Pampanga G Lanterns dito, Enzo, sa ating semifinals. But ito, may pinitong foul on Jelo Sablan against Larry Rodriguez.
Well, that's a mismatch for the Tigers. They have to capitalize on it. A young gun in Jelo Sablan babantay kay Larry Rodriguez. Mahihirapan si Sablan dyan.
Now, itong inbound play ng Davao Occidental, nakikita din natin, Enzo, pansin natin na ang daming bagong plays nitong Davao Occidental Tigers papasok dito sa quarterfinals.
Yes, and this is, I think, that's the reason why I think ito yung lineup ni Coach Don Dulay. Kasi nga, itong lima na to, familiar na sa mga plays na yan. Sobrang tagal na nila magkakasama. So he trusts this five to play well in terms of that system, and expect na itong five na to, madalas natin makikita on the floor.
Estrada goes inside. Nakita si Sablan. And he scores over Rob Celis.
Look at that pass. Galing dito kay Jimbo Estrada. Second assist papunta kay Jelo Sablan. Alam na alam niya paano maglaro in those double team situations.
But the question here on the defensive end naman ng Boracay Islanders, how will they stop these big mans like Larry Rodriguez and Rob Celis every time na andun sila sa post-up, Enzo?
Totoo, they need to double. Use Gimpayan's leaping ability as a secondary defender and shot blocker. Pero that time, good defense galing kay Sablan.
And good D naman para kay Wilson, stopping this young guy. Estrada. And there's the foul.
Yes, and you know, this is a matchup na personal to kay Mac Cardona. Yung matchup niya against John Wilson. If naalala mo ninyo, when we did an interview sa third floor with Boracay, kinol out, di ba, ni Mac Cardona si John Wilson. Sabi niya, tatalunin kita, John Wilson.
Oo, yun yung video na ginawa natin para sa ating opening game, Enzo, sa Mall of, or sa Araneta Coliseum.
So ito, nakaisa na. 1-1 na yung series ni Wilson at saka ni Cardona. Nanalo si Wilson ng opening, nanalo kagabi si Cardona. Ito na yung deciding.
Deciding game na nga ito para sa dalawang dating magkakampi na ex-PBA players, John Wilson at si Mac Cardona. Cardona libre, pupukol sa tres. Mintes and fast break for John Wilson. And foul. Itong si Mac Cardona.
And that's the early offense ng Tigers na hindi nila ginawa kagabi.
Yes.
Normally, nung season natin, nung elimination round, the Tigers love to do that early offense, fast-paced ball game. Pero kagabi, it was Boracay ang tumakbo ng tumakbo. Kaya it was a surprising turn of events last night.
Good play. Good inbound play para sa Davao Occidental Tigers. But Larry Rodriguez didn't make that shot. Wilson, short, rebound. Andito kay John Wilson, hihinto.
Good pass.
Bounce pass to Gab Dagangon. Nagkabi ba sa ere?
Totoo. And what a recognition by John Wilson. Clearly, may binigay siyang siko doon kay Jimboy Estrada. Right in front of our referee. And if you notice, Nino, almost 5 minutes na tayo. Both of these coaches, Coach Don Dulay and Coach Gino Manansala, nung elimination round, pag gantong oras, nagpa-platoon substitution na sila. But they're sticking with their starting 5. So ito yung adjustment nila. Kasi nga, less than 24 hours lang sila nagkatapat eh.
Oo. Yan ito, Rob Celis, masyadong nanghinayang doon sa kanyang release na hindi niya na-finish well. Yung kanyang drive.
Well, this is the big question sa laro natin as tingnan natin muna yung drive na yun ni Celis off a good pass from Eman Calo. Yung question dito is, how is his conditioning? Alam natin galing siyang injury. Kakabalik lang niya in the last game of their elimination round against Juan Monti. How much of the real Rob Celis is back sa laro natin? And if 100% or anywhere close to 100%, siya 85, 90%, Davao Occidental Tigers needs that. But below that, expect na mahihirapan itong Tigers kasi nga they need his production and his veteran voice.
Yes, exactly, Enzo. Kaya nga nung Pearl of the Orient Cup, nakita natin yung magandang performance ng Davao Occidental Tigers. Kaya nga naging champion itong Davao Occidental because of this duo, no? Gab Dagangon and si Rob Celis.
Totoo, dami nilang pinahirapan sa pagboto ng MVP. Celis ba o Dagangon, di ba?
And Captain Hook with that drive inside. First free throw for Larry Rodriguez. That's good.
Totoo. And itong kailangan gawin ni Larry, he needs to take over din. Actually, yung front court ng Davao needs to take over in this ball game.
And so, I need to do this quick shout out.
Go.
Batiin ko lang, nanonood mula sa Mual Boal, Cebu, sina Ma'am Chris Casinto and sina Ms. Christine Cerato, all the way from CTU, Mual Boal Campus. Maayong gabi ninyong tanandra sa Southern Cebu. And sa lahat ng mga students ng CTU Mual Boal.
Mayong gabi po sa iyo sa mga Cebu. Alam ko naintindihan yun kasi ako hindi.
And so, pumunta ka doon, Mual Boal. Ang ganda ng dagat doon.
Gusto ko na nga eh. Lalo na sa inyo, sa Marili.
Oo. Pero ito naman, Enzo, tinawagan ng foul. Itong si Larry Rodriguez against Jmar Gimpayan. Nakabawi itong si Gimpayan. You know, last night, Jmar Gimpayan, merong 5 fouls at nakaupo siya. Hindi niya natapos itong ball game natin.
Totoo. So let's see if he can improve upon his game last night. But buti na lang for the Islanders last night. Paglabas ni Jmar Gimpayan because of foul trouble. And nung nag-foul out siya, may Marvin Hayes na sila off the bench.
Yes, ang ganda nga ng palitan doon, Enzo. Itong si Marvin Hayes at Jmar Gimpayan. And now, Jmar Gimpayan nagmintis sa kanyang unang free throw. 0 out of 2 for Jmar Gimpayan.
Maybe that's something that Davao Occidental Tigers is, trying to experiment upon a hack a Gimpayan method, di ba?
Rob Celis with his drive, a foul from behind kay Mac Cardona.
And that is what the walking mismatch can bring to you. Foul agad ulit kay Mac Cardona. Another foul on Mac Cardona because itong si Robbie Celis, kahit 1-on-1 sila may pauto, kaya-kaya niya yan eh.
Kita mo naman yung depensa na yan, Enzo. Dalawa kaagad yung sumalubong dito kay Rob Celis. You can beat this guy in 1-on-1.
Totoo. And, that's why he was drafted by Talk and Text. And grabe yung services niya. Talagang in demand siya by the Davao Occidental Tigers this season. Imagine mo yung mga games na kinailangan nila yung services niya. But this time, they need his numbers desperately dahil nga, pag natalo sila ngayong araw, we will crown a new champion sa Dumper Cup natin for sure.
Yes, exactly, Enzo. And now, balik kay Paundo sa poste against Rob Celis. The spin for Paundo. Bank shot, no good. Rebound for Eman Calo. Ready na para ipasa yung bola. Dagangon, lilipad. Mintes, Gimpayan, ng ibabaw. Tatawagan ng foul.
Yes, and Gab Dagangon taking it on his own. Sayang lang niluwa ng ring, but that's what you want if your coach don't do. Like Gab Dagangon, not settling for jump shots. He's attacking the basket more. Yun yung kailangan ng Davao. Pero kagaya kagabi, they were missing easy layups.
Yes, at ito nga yung foul on Jmar Gimpayan, yung offhand nitong si Gab Dagangon, yung tumama doon. And so, 2 free throws na for Gimpayan earlier. Wala siyang naipasok na isang free throw. But ngayon,
Good
first
adjustment.
one is good.
Oo, good adjustment galing sa kanya. And I like this crowd dito sa Brengyao, ha? Talagang salitan sila ng cheer. Pero Gimpayan, making it 2 out of 2. 2 out of 4 na siya.
Steph Curry,
Oo.
the birthday boy.
35 years
In
old.
the house.
Curry, ha?
Yeah, yes sir. With Jordan Clarkson.
Totoo.
Balagtas, libre. Nagawa ng bola, andito kay Piñaredondo.
Look at that rebound by Peña Redondo. Out jumping Celis and Wilson.
And the cut for Piñaredondo.
That is why he is starting in today's ball game. He's not just an offensive player. He can corral rebounds and run the floor. Not just a shooter, a professional scorer. Itong si Joseph Peña Redondo.
In this transition, tignan natin yung pasa, yung abot nitong si Estrada papunta kay Piñaredondo. And so yan ang ating super assist of the quarter. At sa atin ng Manila Backers Live. At yan nga, Joseph Piñaredondo and Boracay Islanders up now 11-9 on this first quarter. This Pilipinas Super League is presented by Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation, the best way to show your love. Lasco to Estrada. Gimpayan goes to Estrada, post up against Subido. Boy Estrada is on fire.
Sabi ko sana may mismatch. Kalo ang bumabantay kay Faundo, but sabi ni Estrada may mismatch din ako on Subido.
And ito naman, Keith Agobida finding his spot from the painted area.
Good seal. Talagang sinil niya doon si Gimpayan sa baseline. Kaya pag salo niya, halos walang bantay. Hindi na nakahabol si Gimpayan.
Ang laking space doon nagawa nitong si Keith Agobida. And so at ngayon naman, Paundo yung kanyang babantayan. Labas kay Estrada. 10 seconds to shoot. Inside. Gimpayan was fouled. Hinahanap nila dito itong si Renzo Subido. And so a lot of switch na nangyayari sa ilalim para magkaroon ng mismatch sa ilalim.
Totoo yun. You can see here the patience of Jimboy Estrada. Hinahanap niya. Nasaan ba yung mismatch? And they saw Gimpayan on Subido. And there was the foul on Renzo Subido. Renzo Subido, USD days pa niya. Big game play talaga siya. Every big game, expect him to create. So itong Boracay, alam na alam nila na Subido, pag big game, puputok yan. So paano niya mawawala? Manuneutralize yung number si Subido, pagurin niya sa depensa.
But ngayon naman, Enzo, Jmar Gimpayan, still struggling sa kanyang free throw line.
2 of 5 na sa free throw line. And 3 of 6.
Ngayon naman, Enzo, batiin at pasalamatan natin ang Bautista family headed by Congressman Claudio P. Bautista, Congressman Claudine Diana Bautista Lim, Mayor Dinko Bautista.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much po.
At ngayon naman, ibigay natin kay Mickey Santos on the sidelines.
Thanks so much, guys. Looking back at their game yesterday, Coach Don told me that he was disappointed with the level of energy and effort na ipinakita ng mga Tigre kahapon. He also added that yesterday was not fitting to be called a playoff game. They were too relaxed and too overconfident as they were playing well lately. Kaya naman this served as a way to bring them back to reality. But still, Coach Don believes in his team of fighters bouncing back with the goal of being hailed as a back-to-back champ. Now, back to you, Minyo and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Mickey Santos, for that report. But yung kahapon nga na laro, Enzo, kitang-kita natin no, sa body language ng bench ng Davao Occidental Tigers, they were so relaxed.
So, in terms of fate, can this be the fate na ma-break nila yung series na yun na back-to-back losses in back-to-back games?
And J. Mark Malyari again, Enzo, dalawa sila ni Damian Lasco. Last night na ang ganda ng ginawa off the bench. Sama pala natin itong si Joseph Piñaredondo.
And Marvin Hayes din, di ba? That 4 guys na pumasok off the bench for Coach Ginino, talagang pumatay sa Tigers, especially in the second half.
Here's the foul by Kit Jimenez.
Oh, and this guy, Kit Jimenez, played really well last night, trying to inject some life off the bench for the Davao Occidental Tigers. And alam natin how good of an offensive player he is. But last night, he showed hustle, he showed defense. And they need more of that from this guy, Mr. Quadruple Double, the T-Rex, Kit Jimenez.
Yes, exactly, Enzo. And now, titignan natin kung same pa rin ba yung performance na pinakita ni Kit Jimenez last night.
Oo,
On this match, he needed to win.
totoo. And first time niya maglalaro ng back-to-back ball games in his entire career. Of course, nakakalaro siya sa mga iba't ibang sa mga legal labas.
But this is
ganon.
different.
Ito, different na to kasi professional na to. You're against pro players na. And this is a good experience for Kit.
Paundo. Traveling violation. Nakabawi itong si Keith Agovida. Hinatakan
Oo.
ng Silya doon, Enzo.
Totoo. And natawa na lang si Brian Faundo after that kasi nautakan siya ni Agovida with that pull the chair move.
Subido against Malyari. A minute and 58 sa ating first quarter. Subido, binitawan sa ere.
Good move by Renzo Subido. Looking like he was going to set a play. Then quick burst of speed, beating Malyari to the punch and then drawing the foul. Good for 2 free throws. Look at that. Ang space na na-create niya because of his speed. And that's the reason why he is called Mr. Big Shot sa UST back then. He can make big plays para sa koponan niya. And now donning a different color of pero Tiger pa rin, di ba?
Oo, kita mo naman yung drive ni Enzo Subido. Lorenzo, no?
Oo.
Kita mo yung mata niya. Nakatingin siya kay Brian Faundo. Kasi pag nag-help si Brian Faundo doon, libre sa labas. Itong si Balagtas.
Totoo. And that's how huge of an IQ, yung basketball IQ nito ni Subido.
Faundo goes outside. Damien Lasco, pumeke. Lumusot. Tatawagan din ng traveling violation. Back-to-back turnover para sa Boracay Islanders.
Good collapsing defense galing dito sa defending champions. Kumagat si Talampas but andun na agad yung help defense. Tatlo agad sumarado ng lane para kay Lasco.
At ngayon tatawag ng timeout si Coach Don Dulay dito. Abante ng isa. Itong Davao Occidental Tigers 17-16.
Magsasama-sama ang best and the brightest ng Net25 para sa first Net25 Golf Cup ngayong March 20, 2023 in Alabang Country Club. Pangungunahan ito nila Tito Soto, Vic Soto with Aga Mulak at makakasama rin ang iba pang mga stars ng Net25. Register now. Please call Vian Amion at 0917-322-8369. Limited slots only. Sign up and let's net together on a golf course.
This Pilipinas Super League is co-presented by SCD Perfect Care for your skin. At syempre, ang ating ding official hotel partner, Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good, so safe. And be a Hotel Sogo VIP member, just text HSVIP space PSL and send it to 225-687. And I guess it's still not enough para sa pag-build ng kanilang team chemistry.
Totoo. And tandaan natin, late addition si Kit Jimenez dito sa Tigers, di ba?
Hayes to Cardona.
Look at the defense by John Wilson. Double team.
Cardona, the spin. Hook shot for Mac Cardona.
Grabe, naantay ko na lang ano height mo. Look at the fans, hinihingi din yung ano height mo. But the focus by Mac Cardona, big game, big stage, Captain Hook will deliver.
Cardona against, or Wilson against Hayes. And Keith Agovida, naubusan ng oras dito sa ating first quarter action. And the Boracay Islanders still leading on this ball game.
Yes, by a single point margin dito. But makita natin ang first quarter highlights natin sa atin ng Unisol uniforms on demand and points in the paint leading etong Davao Occidental Tigers. But the beautiful passing netong Boracay leading to easy layups, leading to open shots ang nagbibigay buhay sa Islanders in this game even without JJ Helterbrand on the floor.
And yan nga ang ating first quarter highlight natin sa atin ng Unisol uniforms on demand at the end. As we end our first quarter, it's 18-17 lamang Boracay Islanders.
Super Friends, magingay! Ito po sa Eman Calo ng Davao Occidental Tigers. Kayo po ay nanonood ng Pilipinas Super League. Ito ang liga ko.
Let's get together. Sunday 25.
Ngayong wala ako, this is the opportunity for you to make the most out of your playing time and to make your name shine. JJ Helterbrand and Mac Cardona gave out words of motivation to the team in their dugout earlier because they want these young guns to always be ready with no excuses given. Sabi nila that this is their biggest stage in PSL to show what the Boracay Islanders has been trying to build so far. At dagdag pa ni Captain Hook, don't gamble. Wala raw na nanalo sa sugal, kaya naman they need to be sure of every step that they take. Huwag matakot magkamali at panindigan ang bawat desisyon na gagawin. No time to quit at ang panalo ay kailangan masungkit. Now, back to the ball game, Ninyo and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Mickey. At that's what JJ Helterbrand can bring to the table. Kahit hindi siya naglalaro, the leadership, the never say die attitude nga netong JJ Helterbrand. But speaking of never say die ninyo, John Wilson, another former Ginebra player.
Pero kita mo naman doon sa ilalim, Enzo, itong hatakan ni na Larry Rodriguez at itong si Marvin Hayes. And now Rodriguez against these two defenders. Ang dami nang experience na dala itong si Larry Rodriguez, Enzo.
Yes, but look at that. Good passing, sayang lang for Gimpayan. But Estrada, good hustle. And look at that move from the young gun, Jimboy Estrada ninyo.
Huwag mong pabuelohin itong si Jimboy Estrada, Enzo. First thing pa lang, hawak pa lang niya ng bola. Kailangan mo na siyang iman-to-man para hindi makabuelo kagaya nitong si Kit Jimenez.
Oo, tinan mo yung hang time yun. Bawian between two of the brightest stars dito ng Philippine basketball. Grabe yung future netong dalawa. Pero ito, right back at you. Estrada, good find to Gimpayan, pero better defense from the Tigers.
Good D. That was a gang defense for the Tigers. And good find by John Wilson to Larry Rodriguez.
As we said, set up Larry Rodriguez down low. And the veteran John Wilson, not just a scorer, but he can facilitate. What a find papunta dito kay Larry Rodriguez.
At ito nga ang ating super assist of the quarter.
Atin sa inyo naman nila, Bankers Life Insurance Corporation. That's the best way to show your love to your teammate. John Wilson to Elrod for the 2 points. Lamang na ng tatlo ang Davao Occidental Tigers dito ninyo, 23-20. And that's the score, 23-20 for the Davao Occidental Tigers.
Hello mga suki! Year 2 na nga ng paborito nating morning habit. Ang ASPN. Kaya naman asahan ang double up na good vibes.
My partner in crime. Ilan ang guess natin? 100? 102. Or 3. Tumpak ka dyan. Tumpak ka dyan.
Mas pinalawak na pagbabalita at mas mainit na talakayan.
Ano na po ang nangyari these past decades? Was there a way for you to verify?
Kasama pa rin ang smart at pretty nanays ng ASPN. Ali Soto at Pat P. Daza. Dito lamang sa Ano sa Palagay Nyo? Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dito lang sa Net 25.
talo tayo pag together. Walang talo pag together. Let's net together. Sa Net 25.
This 2022 to 2023 Pilipinas Super League Second Pro Conference Dumper Cup is brought to you by Manila Barcos Life Insurance Corporation. The best way to show your love as Nino during that timeout. Medyo nagiging hostile environment na tayo dito sa Pampanga, no? At syempre, super fans, pwede niyo pong tutukan ang aming mga games sa aming bagong YouTube channel at Pilipinas Super League TV. Subscribe na po kayo dyan.
Yes, at tandaan nyo po, wag po kayong mamirata. Manood kayo
Yes.
sa ating official YouTube channel. Napapansin natin dito nga, Enzo, no, for Boracay Islanders. Ang daming fans nila ngayon. At itong may tangan ng bola sa kanya, lahat ng mga fans na yan. Kalugar
Oo.
daw yan ni Jimboy Estrada.
Mga taga-bagong silang pala yan, no? Lahat. Ito, good pass by Cardona kahit mababa. But Brian Faundo, that's why he's still playing at this age. Kasi yung mid-range niya talaga ninyo, grabing bitaw niya. Walang kupas.
And tandaan natin, Brian Faundo, his king of the mid-range here. At kailangan mo nang atake niyan palabas sa kanyang comfort zone. And so, an Elrod, alam niya yan. Dahil nga nagpang-abot din sila sa PBA.
Yes, and hindi lang. Pareho pa sila ng mid-range masters, di ba?
Mhm.
So, alam nilang dalawa. Magandang matchup to between two PBA veterans in Larry Rodriguez and Brian Faundo. As Cardona goes to Gimpayan. Look at Estrada Nino. Sayang nga lang wala.
Oh,
Faundo ata yun, no? Good tap by Faundo.
nag-hard show siya doon, Enzo, to stop this shot of Cardona. And another shot for Rob Celis.
Grabe, parang ballerina yung spin move na yun, eh.
Yes, nakita natin sa opensa na yun ng Davao Occidental Tigers. Enzo, binigyan talaga nilang malaking space itong si Rob Celis because we know they want to go one-on-one.
Oo, wala makakapigil kay Rob Celis one-on-one. Sa bilis niya, sa lakas ng katawan. Like I said, if Robbie Celis is near 100% in this ball game, Davao Occidental Tigers needs to capitalize. But on the other end, dahil nga kabisado na ni John Wilson, itong si Mac Cardona, kilala na nilang isa't isa. Ang ganda ng ginawa niya. Cardona was supposed to spin. He pulled the chair. Traveling tuloy si Mac Cardona.
Yes, itong ginagawa din ngayon ng Davao Occidental Tigers. Itong kanilang plays, one-on-one, and so ginagamit nila yung mga talents ng kanilang mga players ni Coach Don Dulay. Nakita mo kanina, Eman Calo nag-drive, Rob Celis lang yung andon sa loob, tatlo yung nasa outside.
Totoo, dito naman one-on-one din. Jimboy Estrada, that's good defense from Marco Balagtas, but just Jimboy Estrada is just too good to stop Nino.
Again, ang ganda na ginagawa ng Boracay Islanders. Hinahanap nila yung mga mismatch dito. And that mismatch, ginagawa lang opportunity para makapuntos on the situation.
And on the other end, look at that triple team on Gab Dagangon. And look at that find by Estrada for Lasco. Yun nga lang, Damian can't not get that three-pointer to go.
Kailangan ng Davao Occidental Tigers na maging uhaw sa every possession dito ngayon, Enzo. Nakikita natin sa kanilang body language, they don't want to get the ball. Kagaya ng rebound na ito.
Look at that, 2-0. Cardona tumingin pa sa likod.
Ito yung sinasabi ko, Enzo.
Yes.
Na itong Boracay Islanders, mas gigil silang makuha itong ball game na ito compared sa Davao Occidental Tigers.
And this is what you don't want to see if you're Davao Occidental Tigers. A fired up Captain Hook. Look at that. After niyang makuha yung layup, yung celebration niya, he is fired up as we can see our PSL super moment of the game from Captain Hook. And look at that. Captain Hook is fired up in this ball game.
Walang nakababa, walang nakabantay sa transition. Look at how Cardona celebrates the shot, Enzo.
A 3-point lead for the Islanders, 28-25. We will be right back.
Hi mga ka-super fans, ito po si Bonbon Custodio mula po sa inyong Davao Occidental Tigers. Manatili po kayong nakatutok dito lang sa Pilipinas Super League. Ito ang liga ko.
Let's net together. Sa Net 25.
Vintage Captain Hook. These are the numbers of Mac Cardona last night, Nino. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists.
Ibang-iba yung Cardona na nakita natin last night. And so, grabe yung numbers na yan. 27 big points. Kitang-kita natin that they really want to extend the series. And tonight, Cardona, tang out!
Grabe. Tinatanga, dumidila talaga. Tumatalon-talon pa. Look at that reaction. And actually, kagabi, wala nang mas perfect moment nung nakakuha siya na Super Player of the Game with Jimboy Estrada. Suot-suot niya yung
Yes.
Lasal jersey niya,
Yes,
diba?
and yun yung Lasal jersey niya talaga nung college kasi
Oo.
tinignan ko after the interview. Ang luma na ng jersey.
Authentic, no?
Oo, mas matanda pa ata sa... Ay, di, mas matanda pala tayo doon.
Mas matanda pa rin tayo doon.
Eto, one-on-one na naman. Rob Celis.
Look at that. Agovida gets blocked there by the smaller. Estrada blocked again, this time by Faundo.
Ito sa bad decision for this guy, Keith Agovida. Di niya nakita itong si Alvin Abundo. Nakadalawa yan na yung depensa sa kanya. Hindi siya nag-kick out.
Abundo, first time playing, but good passing. Galing dito sa Tigers, tic-tac-toe. Wilson to Celis to Agovida for the end one play.
Ito yung Davao Occidental na kilala natin, Lorenzo. Yung ball movement nila, yung unselfishness. Look at that pass ni Rob Celis papunta kay Keith Agovida.
Grabe. And that's what they need to do. I know the one-on-one plays of Robbie Celis is working, but they need to become the real Davao Occidental Tigers that we all know and love. At bago mag-bonus free throw si Keith Agovida, we have a timeout on the floor. It's down to 1, 28 to 20.
Yes, mga Kanet 25, nandito na ang TVJ.
Let's all welcome
Tito, Vic, and Joey!
High five!
Kumpleto ang barkada dito sa Net 25. Makipagtawanan kay Joey sa Oh No, It's BO. It's Biro Only. Tuwing Sabado, 8 p.m.
Pag na-BO, ngumiti lang kayo.
Makipagkwentuhan with Bossing Vic kasama ang kanyang may bahay na si Poli at ang kanilang super cute na daughter na si Tali sa Love, Boss Leng and Tali tuwing Linggo, 6 p.m.
Okay, let's read.
My ever dearest boss name.
At mag-reality check kasama si Tito Sen sa pinakabagong news at current affairs show tuwing Sabado, 9 p.m.
Siyempre, hindi ako pwedeng humiwalay sa inyo.
Let's net together with Tito, Vic, and Joey. Dito la sa Net 25.
Panalo tayo pag together, walang talo pag together. Let's get together sa Net 25.
Yan nga yung ating aabangan dito. Yung ating mga idolo.
And dalawa sa kanila naglalaban ngayon. Talking about Joseph Peña-Redondo and John Wilson. Pero for sure, hindi nila iniisip yung super 3-point shootout natin. Iniisip nila, after ba ng All-Star Game, buhay pa ba ang koponan namin?
Yes, yan nga yung kailangan nila dito ngayon, Enzo, no? Na panataliin yung kanilang kupunan at yung i-defend ang kanilang title.
Yes. But siyempre, itong Boracay will not refuse to go away as Cardona foul on the ground by Alvin Abundo. First time on the floor in the quarterfinals dahil last night hindi siya naglaro.
Very patient itong si Mac Cardona after that fake, Enzo. At alam din ni Alvin Abundo na Cardona knock it down. Former teammates lang din pala itong dalawang to.
Totoo. And two former PBA players din yan who played for two championship franchises. Di ba? Cardona for Talk and Text and then Abundo for Magnolia together with our commissioner Mark Pingris. Ito Estrada looking to dance against Robbie Celis. What a move! Galing dito sa 20-year-old phenom.
You can stop Estrada right now, Enzo. Buong-buo na yung kanyang kumpiyansa dito. Kahit nga sino yung bumantay sa kanya, kakainin niya ng buhay.
Yes, and like I said nga, the heir apparent to Mac Cardona, parang passing of the torch eh. Cardona ganyan na ganyan din. Nung bata siya, a known scorer. And look at how confident he is. Dancing with Robbie Celis. That was actually good defense from Robbie Celis. But ito, John Wilson from his favorite spot. Yun nga lang, mintis, Mac Celis with an offensive rebound.
Wilson again. And another miss for John Wilson. Agovida.
Basket and one yan for Keith Agovida. And like we said, another Pearl of the Orient Cup champion. Kailangan mag-step up dito. And that's Keith Agovida.
Yes, at on this elimination round match-up ng Boracay at Davao Occidental Tigers. Remember, Keith Agovida, ating naging super player of the game.
Yes, 25 points, 17 rebounds nga siya dun sa laro na yun. As we can see, our PSL super grab of the game. Keith Agovida also played for a championship franchise in San Miguel Beer.
7 points, makes it 8 points and 2 rebounds tonight.
And they need his production ngayon. And like I said, the hulking front court netong Davao Occidental needs to produce. And so far, so good. Rodriguez, Celis, and Agovida is producing. Pero yun nga lang, isang puntos pa lang ang kalamangan nila.
Cardona fires in front of Calo.
In and out yun. And Eman Calo has had success defending Mac Cardona in this game. Maybe that's something they can experiment as a sorry miss there for Agovida. And here comes John Sherrick. Jimboy, good drop pass. Hayes, one-handed shot. No good. There's a foul. I think Eman Calo, no ninyo.
Yes, another foul for Eman Calo.
And kanina pa yung Paundo Calo matchup. Something is happening within the communication and defense netong Tigers kaya nagkakaroon ng mismatch as we have a timeout on the floor. 31-30 ang ating score in favor of the Tigers.
Samahan ang paborito nating barkada sa umaga. Magbibigay ng saya, tawanan, at iba't ibang pakulo sa inyong umaga. Busog ba kayo sa kaalaman at updated ang umaarangkadang mga balita? Matutong kumita, magluto, mayroon ding sayawan at kantahan. Ang programa na nagbibigay inspirasyon sa bawat kada all over the world. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 6 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga, dito lang sa Net25.
Stepping up to the occasion, Jimboy Estrada, 22.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals last night, Nino.
Yes, John Sherrick. Struggling pa siya, Enzo, ha, sa first quarter. Itong si Jimboy Estrada, but on the third quarter and fourth, no crunch time na, nang ibabaw na yung kanyang performance.
Look at his performance. Parang veterano na kung maglaro eh. Big stage, lights, when the lights are the brightest, this guy steps up. I remember when I was able to watch him sa PBA D-League, nung naglaro siya for Adelem St. Clair against UST. Grabe yung performance niya na 27 points siya in that ball game. And today, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, flirting with a triple-double, ha?
Kung titignan mo lang sa mukha, Enzo, di mo aakalaing 20 years old pa lang itong si Jimboy Estrada sa kanyang performance.
Totoo, grabe nga. Good defense right there. And Agovida, only one man to beat. Actually, two as umabol si Lasco.
Abundo.
Agovida has a mismatch. No good help side defense galing dito kay Brian Faundo.
Di nila inintay yung kanilang mga kampe dito, Enzo, to establish a buena play.
And Damian Lasco. It's Dame time naman, ninyo.
Lasco. Yes, Enzo, ito sa pretty obvious one na itong kupunan ng Davao Occidental Tigers want to run and gun. But ito nga, ang bilis. Ang bilis ng sagot ni Coach Ginino Manansala.
Pero ito, John Wilson, a known scorer talaga. Look at that, drawing the foul on Joseph Peña Redondo. Look at that. Yung pag-swing niya ng bola patasi, yes, that's his normal shooting motion. But alam niya, binagalan niya ng konti para sumabit si Peña Redondo. So he can get 2 free throws right here.
Wala nang pakay si John Wilson that time, Enzo, kung ma-shot man yun o hindi. Ang kanyang gusto lang is makuha yung foul against Joseph Peña Redondo.
Yes, and yun yung ginagawa ng Tigers differently today in this ball game. They are drawing fouls compared to last night, and they're playing defense. At this point last night, nasa 50 points na yung score ng Boracay, di ba? Pero ngayon, tied tayo at 33 with still a minute and 45 remaining. Faundo against Larry, gives it to Lasco. Damian attacking the baseline. Nearly got that to go, and there's a foul dahil penalty na ang Tigers. Ay, actually, penalty na para yung koponan ninyo. That would mean free throws.
There was a miscommunication on the defense doon, and so nakita natin umangat itong si Rob Celis at si Larry Rodriguez para kunin doon itong si Faundo, itong si Lasco. But Lasco, nakita niya walang secondary defender sa kanilang rim. Inatake niya kaagad nung naiwan niya itong si Rob Celis. It was a free lane for him to lay up.
Yes, and Damian Lasco getting the first free throw to go. And that's one thing that I'm noticing dito sa Tigers. A lot of miscommunication on the defense. Kanina sabi natin, Subido and Calo na pupunta sa mga big men. Nagkakaroon ng mga mismatches on the defensive end. They need to communicate better if they want to live to fight another day to defend their crown. As ito, Robbie Celis against Gimpayan. This is his favorite matchup. And like I said, Enka.
Good seal by Alvin Faundo. Or ito si Alvin Abundo rather sa ilalim. And so setting some free lane for Rob Celis.
Totoo. Balik ang kalamangan dito sa Davao, 35-34. Ito, Malyari. Gives it to Lasco. Attacking the basket. No good. And once again, Gimpayan, the league leader in offensive rebounds. Sayang nga lang, di niya nakuha yung layup.
They need to calm down now.
And wisely, Calo looking for his shot patiently. Pero yun nga lang, that's a shot that Eman Calo can make talaga. Hindi lang pumapasok.
Nagmamadali din itong si Malyari, Enzo.
Yes, as Lasco attacks the kick. Malyari, good up fake. One dribble pull-up is good. The patience from this young gun, J. Mark Malyari.
Same spot nung first quarter, Enzo. Itong binitawan, itong si Malyari.
And the ball movement, the unselfishness netong Boracay is showing in this ball game. Pero John Wilson, a professional scorer talaga.
They need to give the ball to John Wilson, Enzo, to create here. Kasi alam natin, every time maraming touches itong si John Wilson for Davao Occidental Tigers, high chance and high percentage on the field goal.
Yes, lalo na kagabi. Wala siyang ganong touches. That's why they struggle. Pero ito, 5 seconds remaining for Boracay. Gimpayan, nasa raduhan ng pinto. Jmar is fouled on the last second. Ninyo, na-foul pa si Gimpayan. And obviously, Larry Rodriguez not happy with that call. And that's also Rodriguez's fourth Nino. Big development yan for the Tigers.
Ang aga niyan para kay Rob or Larry Rodriguez, Enzo, no?
Oo. Tignan mo. Ang ganda ng initial defense nila eh. Sadyang Gimpayan just wants the basket.
So makikita natin itong si Larry Rodriguez, Enzo. If ever man na ipasok siya, yung kanyang depensa, ibang-iba na.
Oo.
So, alam natin, pag mga ganitong situation, kailangan nilang i-preserve yung kanilang mga big guys, lalo na yung mga kagaya ni Larry Rodriguez.
Totoo. And unfortunately for Gimpayan, he couldn't retake the lead. And after 20 minutes of action ninyo, all-tied pa rin tayo.
Ganyan ka-intense, ganyan kadikit itong ating ball game, Enzo, kasi nga dalawang koponan gustong-gusto nang umupo sa ating semifinals.
That's right. And it's the last 20 minutes natin sa second half. The question now becomes, who wants it more? Does Davao badly want to defend their title or Boracay wants to steal and crown a new champions for them? As makikita natin ang Unisol Uniforms on Demand second quarter highlights natin, and this was that beautiful hang time move by the T-Rex.
Very opposite itong dalawang kupunan natin ngayon, no? Boracay Islanders hitting it from outside. Well, ito naman kupunan ng Davao Occidental Tigers, gumagawa sila sa painted area, and so they go the more higher up percentage shot dito.
Totoo, and that's why even ang ating score dito, 37 all for both of these teams. Yun nga, nakikita natin. Outside shots for Boracay, samantalang itong Davao, inside presence.
At the half our score is 37 all para sa Boracay Islanders and Davao Occidental Tigers. At kaya naman, super fans, dito tayo sa ating top 5 super plays of the week.
Super move, super shot, and super highlight. Here are your top 5 super plays of the week.
Starting the countdown at 5. Here's Tease John Katibuhan with a Houdini-like maneuver, a spin behind the back, and a sidestep reverse lay-in for the kill.
Whoa! Grabe. Threading the needle para kay John Katibuhan. Apat na defender doon. Una, behind the back dribble, sumalaksak sa ila.
Next up, at number 4, let's spice up our hoops a little and savor this crowd-pleasing highlight from the homeboys. Lights, camera, the big old spicy Dragons back in action.
Shoot from 3-point. Oh, good
Oh!
pass!
Good pass! Ay, from his back. Alvin Alday to Lester Reyes.
And that might be a big basket ninyo. Balik sa 12 ang kalamangan nila. 2 minutes na lang natitira sa laro natin.
Making the list up at number 3. If at first you don't succeed, run, and swat it back to the mound. Here's Lacan's Jason Ballesteros putting up a monstrous chase-down block against the lowly PSP.
Oh! Good luck with Ballesteros.
That's the difference dito in this ball game. Kung hindi
hinabol ni Jason Ballesteros, automatic 2 points yun. Baba ang lamang sa 5. Pero,
Totoo. Tsaka mag-iiba yung momentum.
Gunny next up at the number 2 position. Don't sleep on defense. Here's an example of patience and pleasure combined as Manila City Stars Tata Bautista showing his version of the Grand Theft Auto over the Warriors.
Rebound.
oh, good.
Oh, steal, no look, pass.
Wow!
Napakaganda naman dun.
A steal and a great behind the back pass mula kay Tata Bautista.
Second steal on this ball game with the eye on his back, Bautista.
Yes, and siyempre, Coach Tylon Darwan at yung kanilang head of basketball operations na si Pops Ray Ripalda. Alam ko ang mga standards niyan. Hindi kukuha ng basta-basta player yan.
And at the top spot, number 1 this week. The Lacans are giving it all for the fans. How about another highlight play in transition? First, a defensive stop to a 3-2 fast break front, a no-look pass, and a bucket.
No look, pass.
Wow!
Ano? With that finish.
From defense to offense, with the highlight pa yun, ha? What a pass by JL De Los Santos, ha?
Steal, tapos no look pass.
And then, a basket by Jeric Serrano. Kompleto, 3 stats yan, ha?
Pang TikTok.
Yes!
That's all for now. Here's all top 5 super plays. See you cats next time.
Bakit mahalaga ang life insurance? Yung experience pala na pag ikay nawawalan ng mahal sa buhay, hindi mo kaya mag-isa. Ang lungkot, sasadsad ka, gagapang ka, iiyak ka. Ang pinakamaganda sa life insurance, it makes life easier para doon sa mga naiwan. Katulad na lamang halimbawa, Manila Bankers Life. Para mong kamag-anak, para mong kapatid na nariyan in your moment of grief. The best way to show your love is to assure your loved one that I will not only take care of you during your lifetime, but I will take good care of you in this lifetime and beyond. Boy Abunda po, para sa Manila Bankers Life, the best way to show your love.
Ako po si Marvin Hayes, taga Quezon City po. Actually, yung basketball, malaking tulong sa akin. So, from nothing, ito yung nakapagpaaral sa akin. Libreng school, number 1, naging varsity ako. Then ito yung pangkabuhayan ko. So, dito ko binubuhay yung pamilya ko, yung sarili ko. So, yung basketball sa akin ay sobrang importante, napakahalaga. Kumbaga sinasabi nga nila, ball is life. So matagal na yun. Ang last playing years ko sa Jose Rizal University, 2010 pa. So after that, dire-diretso, maging hanggang pro, PBA, and dito na ako sa Pilipinas Super League. Yung fans ko, siyempre number 1 yung pamilya ko. Yan talaga yung number 1 fans ko. Up and down. Kumbaga, tinitreat ko sila na sobrang importante sa akin. Yung mga kapatid ko, wife ko, and siyempre yung mga close friends ko na talagang nandyan lagi sa akin. Fame, siguro, yung fame, yun. May panahon na sisikat ka, may panahon din na bababa rin, kumbaga malalaos ka rin. So ready tayo dyan. So yung fame, ano lang yan saglit lang yan hanggat maganda nilalaro mo, so sikat ka. Pero ready mo rin yung sarili mo na darating yung time na, syempre, malalaos ka rin. Love life, syempre, yung asawa ko, mahal na mahal ko yun. Meron kaming 3 kids, so puro babae. So yun, lagi siyang nandiyan para sa akin through up and down. So maraming salamat sa asawa ko sa suporta na lagi siyang nandyan para sa akin. Yung advice ko sa mga nag-aspire na player, huwag kayong tumigil sa paglalaro ng basketball. Up and down, hindi laging nasa baba, hindi rin laging nasa ibabaw. Kumbaga steady lang kayo, tuloy-tuloy lang, maraming challenges pero tuloy lang yung pagbabasketball. Yung basketball kasi isang maliit lang na na ano to na kumbaga maliit lang yung mundo ng basketball. Marami kayong makikilala. So, connections, gamitin nyo yan. And number one, syempre, maglaro kayo ng may puso. Kasi hindi natin alam yung opportunity dumarating anytime, anywhere, yun lang. This coming playoffs, so excited ako na makalaro this coming playoffs. Alam naman natin na malakas yung malakas yung mga kalaban namin sa this coming playoffs. Kumbaga, ready sila, ready rin kami. So excited ako na makalaro this coming playoffs. Kumbaga, looking forward ako sa game na yan.
Pilipinas Superfans, ngayon naririto tayo sa ating 2023 Pilipinas Super League Pro Dumper Cup, and let's start our Manila Bankers Live interviews at the half of this knockout game between the Davao Occidental Tigers and the Boracay Islanders, who's both standing at 37. Unahin natin pero kasama natin ngayon ang dalawang sikat na pangalan sa larangan ng Philippine Basketball. Pero syempre, unahin muna natin si Assistant Coach Jerwin Gaco ng Davao Occidental Tigers. Hello, Coach. Welcome. Pero balikan natin, ano ba nangyari kahapon? Ano yung naging usapan ng koponan pagkatapos maglaro?
Siyempre, hindi kami yung game kahapon, talo na. Kalilimutan na natin. Siyempre, ngayon, knockout game. Siyempre, ibibigay namin yung best namin. Siyempre, kailangan namin manalo para, siyempre, semis. Kailangan namin makuha yun dahil, kumbaga, yun yung inano namin kumbaga yun yung way namin para makapasok ng final. So kailangan natin yung game na to, kailangan namin manalo.
Okay, Coach. Alam natin na parang maraming injured dito sa team na to. Pwede nyo ba kaming balitaon o bigyan ng update sa estado ng mga players o mga Tigre ng Davao ngayon?
Yes, si Bonbon may injury, si Abundo medyo 50-50, siyempre may injury din siya. Pero marami naman yung mga players na pamalit So dapat nag-step up sila sa game na to para makuha naman yung panalo.
Okay, Coach. Alam natin na nalalapit na nga ang ating All-Star. Please invite our super fans to come watch the stars from the Davao Occidental Tigers.
Yes, gusto ko lang batiin si Ma'am Mimi, Ma'am Gina, si Boss Dinko, sa lahat ng fans ng Davao Occidental Tigers. Saka supportahan niyo po ang PSL All-Star this coming March 17 and 18 dito po sa Pampanga. Magkita-kita po tayo.
Alright, that was Assistant Coach Jerwin Gaco of the Davao Occidental Tigers. Ngayon naman ay dumako tayo dito sa Assistant Team Manager of the Boracay Islanders, Sir Rico Meyerhofer. Now, alam natin na you forced out a knockout game for the Davao Tigers. Ano ba sa tingin nyo yung naging rason ng inyong pagkapanalo kahapon?
Well, of course, good evening sa lahat ng nanonood ng PSL. Good evening mga ka-amazing. And kaya kami nanalo ng first game, focus kami sa defense. That's it. Yun lang importante. Lagi nga namin sinasabi sa lahat ng players namin na defense wins championship. And yun talaga yung focus namin. Anything na iba to sa amin, ready kami for defense.
Ngayon ba, as coach, ano ba sa tingin nyo yung magiging kalabasan ng laro ngayon kalaban ang Davao Tigers?
Well, of course, believe ako sa Island Boracay namin. We will do our best. And of course, focus nga kami sa defense. And knowing yung team namin, kaya namin ang Davao ni Jerwin Gaco.
Parang may stare down na nagaganap dito sa dalawang kapanig na to. Pero please invite our super fans to watch the All-Star game here in Pampanga. Kasi balita ko, parang maglalaro ka daw.
Kita-kita tayo sa All-Star. Of course, makakalaban namin si Jerwin Gaco. And of course, yung commissioner natin, si Mark Pingris. And greetings sa lahat ng mga nanonood. And special shoutout sa boss namin, si Boss Monching Talisayon. Our amazing boss. And sa lahat na sumusuporta sa Island Boracay, andito silang lahat ngayon, full support, and we will do our best to win this game. Amazing.
Amazing! Grabe naman talaga ang intense na labanan, hindi lang sa Davao Occidental Tigers at sa Boracay Islanders, kundi pati na rin dito sa dalawang katabi ko ngayon. But of course, to go back to the ball action, I'm turning it back to you, Nino and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Miggy Santos. And ating score sa halftime, 37 all para sa Boracay Islanders and Davao Occidental Tigers. The last day of our quarterfinals. Ito nga ang ating Manila Bankers Live halftime break highlights.
Yes, and it was Robbie Celis leading the way for the Tigers and Keith Agovida in that first half. But on the other end, the two leading scorers ng Boracay, John Sherick Estrada and Mac Cardona, ang talagang nananalig sa Islanders. But that big development of Larry Rodriguez getting his 4th personal foul in the first half alone. Napakalaking development kasi Larry Rodriguez, sabi nga natin, kailangan niya na mas magandang effectiveness in this ball game. As you can see, ang halftime stats natin, field goals, medyo dikit, 38% for Boracay. Angat sila ng 4% compared to just 34% for the Davao Occidental Tigers. Free throws talaga ang bakit nagki-keep up itong Tigers. 13 out of 14 just compared to 6 out of 14 for the Boracay Islanders. Points in the paint lamang ang Davao because of Larry Rodriguez, because of Robbie Celis and Kit Agovida, and bench points 16 to 12 in favor of the Tigers, ay 4-point bench point comparison.
Yan nga ating halftime stats sa atin ng Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation. Ating player highlight naman, Keith Agovida, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal.
Yes, and he needs to do the dirty work. Tandaan natin, in their first matchup ng opening day natin, 25 points, 17 rebounds ang performance niya. So, he needs to at least be somewhat of that kind of performance in order for them to win. As makita natin, leading scores natin ninyo.
Yes, 8 for Estrada, 6 for Cardona, 5 for Sablan, and 4 for Gimpayan. For Agovida, 8 tablasin ng Celis, 6 naman kay Rodriguez, and 4 for John Wilson. Yan nga ating leading scorers dito. But now, Enzo, the question is, paano mamimaintain ang points inside the paint ng Davao Occidental Tigers na wala na ngayon si Larry Rodriguez, nagkaka-foul trouble.
Yes, and if you can see the stats ninyo, it was Davao looking like the taller team with Larry Rodriguez on the floor. Pero ngayon, bumaliktad na. Bigla ng Boracay ang mas matangkad na team because of Larry Rodriguez hobbled with 4 personal fouls. So they need to capitalize on the speed advantage na meron sila. Talking about the Tigers.
Here comes the screen of Celis. Calo fires! And that's a bam bam boom.
That's the first 3-point make netong Davao in this ball game. And the first field goal of Eman Calo sa laro natin, 1 for 6 siya.
And in the right place, in the right time, itong pagbitaw ni Eman Calo. But John Wilson, nasa labas yung tapik na kanyang bola. And so,
yes, and that's the defense that you need from your veteran John Wilson. But I want to get a throwback idea dito ninyo. Last time, Eman Calo struggled from the field in the first half. Nung Bicol Super Tour natin, tayo dalawa din nag-cover nun against ko po ng Lakan ng Bulacan. Wala siyang field goal, wala siyang points no first half. Second half, third quarter alone, 13-point explosion ginawa niya.
Pero hindi nga lang niya natapos yung laro na yun dahil sa kanyang injury.
Oo, yung ankle injury niya nun. So ito yung early offense ng Davao. Touchdown.
Parang nasa Rojas lang tayo, Enzo. Ito yung ginagawa ng Davao Occidental Tigers nung nagkaroon sila ng championship run.
Yes, and this is now the biggest lead of the game for both of these teams at 5. And the Tigers, they have to be aware sa mga reactions nila dito. Kasi with this kind of emotional game, the referees might give them a technical, and that technical free throw na ibibigay mo sa Boracay may decide the game and the momentum. Kasi nasa inyo na yung momentum eh.
Ito, tignan natin ulit yung foul kanina, itong si John Wilson.
He wanted a jump ball pero you can see na tumama talaga sa braso ni Estrada yun.
Lasco. Ito Estrada. Oh, against the defense of Celis. Pangalawa na yan.
Oh, and you can see Robbie Celis. But here comes the early offense ng Tigers na beaten nga lang for Rob Celis.
Paundo. Nahanap itong si Gimpayan.
3-on-3, fast break.
And Gimpayan, good drive para kay Jaymar.
And that was good defense by Eman Calo. But yun nga lang, swerte for the Islanders. Walang na-make na free throw doon si Abundo. Agovida mintis din doon.
Agawa na sa tapik ng bola. Nandito kay Abundo. Wilson. Titira. Short pa rin for John Wilson. And there's a foul by Keith Agovida.
1 of 8 na sa laro natin itong si John Wilson. Talagang this is not the John Wilson that we know. It's this matchup between the Davao Tigers and Boracay Islanders has really locked down John Wilson ngayon these 2 days.
Grabe yung talon na yan. Ni J-Mar Gimpa yan eh.
Sabi nga natin, di ba? Grabe mga J-Mar.
Oo. Eto, Cardona, hahanapin si Lasco. Gimpayan. Back to Cardona. Lasco, binitawan sa ere, wala. Gets his own miss. Put back is good for
Grabe.
Damian Lasco.
That's bad defense galing dito kay John Wilson. You played good defense initially, pero hindi mo binax out yung tumira. You should always box out the man who gets the shot off kasi alam nila kung saan tatalbog yung bola. Sila tumira nun eh.
Abundo against Estrada. Finds Balagtas outside.
But that defense by the Islanders ninyo, oh.
3 seconds to shoot. And Abundo breaks the silence for the Tigers.
Grabe. What a way to introduce yourself dito sa laro natin. Abundo didn't play last night. Limited minutes nung first half. Ngayon, umaambag na itong veteran from the Magnolia Star Hotshots.
And ito, nahihirapan si Estrada. Ilalabas kay Cardona. Cardona, no good.
Good box out there by Agovida. And here comes the early offense ng Tigers.
Wilson. Dangka ni Lasco.
And John Wilson asking for a foul pero malinis yung block na yun ni Damian Lasco. And that's one thing that you don't do against a lefty. Sumut ka ng left-handed layup against a left-handed player.
At huling-huli nga ang ating super SWAT of the game. Atid sa atin ng SCD Sunblock.
Parang binlock sa mesa.
Eh, tayo nga babalik dito with 4 minutes and 56 seconds. 45 to 43.
Susunod sa Counterpoint, alamin ang mga proyektong sinusulong sa Clark mula kay Chairman Ed Pamintuan.
Palagay ko, andyan yung danger with or without these two superpowers surrogating to be, fighting for the interest of Asia. Sila yung nagbabanggaan eh. Sabi ko, huwag tayong magkipagbanggaan sa kanila.
Sa Counterpoint, tuwing Miyerkules alas 10:30 ng gabi, dito sa Net 25.
Pagkaibigan kami niyan, akala niya marami akong girlfriends, hindi naman totoo.
Ating super face of the game. Atid sa atin ng SCD Perfect Care for your skin.
And congratulations. And for sure, dahil mag-uwi si Madam ng SCD goodies, ingit na naman si Papa Bear sa bahay. Bakit wala pa yung kanya?
At welcome back dito sa loob ng Branjigia Convention Center sa San Fernando, Pampanga para po sa ating last day of quarterfinals. At nakikita natin dito ngayon ang ating mga super fans. May dala pang mikropono para mag-cheer sa kanilang paboritong koponan.
Baka nagpa-panel din sila dun, di ba? Nagsasalita din together with us.
Wilson, naabati yung bola kay Subido. One-on-one against Estrada. Pumeke, pinabanda, pumasok!
Grabe, what an adjustment from Renzo Subido
at Keith Jimenez. And so, nakita natin yung kanilang mabilis na transition, Enzo.
Totoo, and that sped up the game and that's why they're enjoying a 4-point lead.
47 to 43. Tayo po ay magbabalik 3 minutes and 15.
I am uniting. I'm not a milk candy. My perfect weekend plan is at home and be steady.
Meet a new friend who'll make sure your weekends are bright and sunny. New Naitang might not be the best student.
If the People's Park is this big, won't the distance be more than 38 plus 43?
Nor is she super good at sports. But she's doing her best and having fun. Sunny Girl number 23. Weekends at 9 a.m. Here on Net 25.
Panalo tayo pag together. Walang talo pag together. Let's stand together. Sa Net 25.
Tignan natin ulit kanina, Enzo, yung ating series of blocks. What a good stop, good blocks by both teams. Grabe, tatlong sunod-sunod yan ng mga Blanca, Enzo.
Grabe, ito yung back shot ni Subido on the transition.
Wild series.
Oo, grabe yung series na yun. Talagang
Yeah.
wala sampulan.
Eto, Enzo, batiin lang natin. Happy viewing sina Cap Crisol of Barangay San Luis, President Marlene Fajardo of Antipolo Hill Subdivision sa Antipolo City. And abangan nyo ang liga sa Antipolo Hill Subdivision sa Antipolo City, Barangay San Luis, na TJ Aguilar, Paolo Andres, Ravi Viray, Rod Austria, Jimboy, Yobi, si Brian Trampin. At abangan nyo din ang basketball clinic sa Barangay San Luis ni More Prince Alaw. At sa lahat ng mga taga-baybay Leyte sa FCIC Batch 92, Canonigo, Paco, Manila, Antipolo Hill Subdivision, maraming salamat sa panunood.
Grabe mga loyal super fans natin yan. Mga taga Leyte, Canonigo, Paco, Manila, mga taga Antipolo Hills.
Lalo na mga taga Barili, Cebu.
Oo, syempre.
Batiin ko lang, nanonood ngayon. Ang dami. And so, nakaabang sa aking shoutout lahat ng mga taga Purok School Site, Mantalungon, Barili, Cebu. Sa aking mga tropa dyan, mga batang kulafu.
Grabe.
Lalo na sina Manoy, John Charles Racho, sina Agaw Marlo Panugaling, Agaw Michael Panugaling. Ito, John Wilson, 5.6 rebounds with 4 assists.
6 points na dahil sa free throw na yan. And he needs to heat up for the Tigers. They have a lead here. 6-point lead. Tapos wala pa gaano naambag si John Wilson, ha?
Malyari fires from downtown.
Oh.
Rebound nitong si Estrada over Kit Jimenez.
Good defense by Kit Jimenez. Like I said, from the start of the season, alam na natin na star itong si Kit Jimenez when it comes to dribbling, exhibition moves, and offense. Pero dito sa Davao Occidental Tigers, nakikita natin yung growth niya on yung basketball IQ niya, pagiging floor general, and especially this game, yung defense niya. Ibang-ibang Kit Jimenez ngayon ang nakikita natin compared to the Kit Jimenez na nakikita natin sa YouTube.
Agree ako sa iyo, Enzo, kasi idol kita. Totoo nga na ang ganda na pinapakita nitong si Kit Jimenez on defense, and good pass coming from Kit Jimenez.
And this is now the biggest lead of the ball game at 8 points. Grabe yung find na yon ni Kit Jimenez. Inaantay ko lang talaga yung goggles. Ayaw niya magpakita ng goggles.
Baka wala pa tubig no? Ito, Estrada.
Speedo.
Oo. And there's foul. It's a foul for Kit Jimenez.
And look at that. The captain, Robbie Celis, sinasabi, okay lang yan. Na-foul yan.
Pasalo mo sa akin.
Oo. But let's look at this find by Kit Jimenez.
Ang ating super assist of the quarter natin sa atin, ang Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation. The best way to show your love. With pick and roll action.
And that's one thing that he can do. Kung ginagawa yun ni Sherrick Estrada on the other end, napapaswitch niya yung big man sa kanya, kaya ding gawin ni Kit Jimenez yun. Look at that, Ninyo. Jimboy Estrada. Di ko makakalimutan nung kinover namin ni Coach Eris Salonga.
Kasi naalala mo.
With one Kapampangan. Sabi ni Coach Eris, ito si Jimboy Estrada ba naka-SGL pa daw ba? Kasi nakakatakot daw to pag naglaro siya ng 21 under tournament natin.
Totoo ka dyan, Enzo.
20 years old, di ba? Parang tayo kasi 20 years old tayo. Natutulog na tayo eh. Abot-abot baso, ganun. Pero
Maabot ng baso. Naglalaro ng email.
Oo, ganun-ganun na tayo.
COD. Ito, Kit Jimenez. The drive for Mr. T-Rex.
Because of that pass neto ni Kit Jimenez kanina.
Ito, kamukha din ni Kit Jimenez. And now, the turn for the bench of Davao Occidental Tigers and their fans to chant defense, Enzo.
Oo, sila naman ngayon dahil nga on a roll sila. Another sorry miss para sa Boracay.
What a clip rebound by Rob Celis. Siya yung magbababa, Enzo.
And there's a technical, I think, Cardona and the referee here.
Cardona, Enzo, is frustrated for that call.
Oh, and he wanted the foul back on that last play, and he's explaining it to our referees, and I think may technical siya doon. This is a bad development if you're Boracay. You need Cardona desperately in this ball game. Someone needs to pull Cardona away ngayon bago pa siya mabigyan ng second technical niya.
Wilson with his first technical free throw. Parang naka-earpods lang no? Di naririnig yung buhusan na hus ng mga fans dito.
Well, tandaan mo, nung kalaban nila ang Batang Kankalo sa Caloocan Sports Complex, diba? Yun yung gusto niya mga laro, yung binubu siya, inaasar siya.
Yes.
That's the games that John Wilson loves. Eh, tinan mo ngayon, Parang nagsusumbong sa teacher eh. Parang nagsasalita pa si Mac. Oh.
Ito nga, nagtuturoan. Nag-uusap itong dalawa.
Oo, naglolokong pa sila.
Oo, former teammates. Mga Cardona at nakatawa. At dito kasi sa gilid, itong sinagop Dennis Delta Pineda at Coach Pidig.
Oo, siyempre entertainment na rin to between these two former teammates.
Enzo Subido, walang mapapasahan. Lumabas si Balagtas. 5 seconds to shoot. Subido needs to shoot. Oh, good D by Balyari.
Transition dito.
That's a 2 points for Boracay Islanders.
Finally, medyo matagal na pa ako sa 45 points ang Boracay. And finally, J. Mark Malyari making something out of nothing doon sa defense nila.
47 to 54. 24 seconds left. Kit Jimenez finds Wilson. Catch and shoot. Masyadong malakas. Subido tries to fish some foul.
11 seconds natitira.
Malyari dives. That's a loose ball.
Sabi ni Bonbon, foul daw siya. Tinulak niya si Kalo. Papalayo, pero that's good defense galing dito sa Tigers. Mag-isa lang si Malyari pero 3 Tigre ang bumaba. 6 seconds natitira. Last shot for the Tigers.
At nakakuha pa ng foul. Itong si Marco Balagtas.
Grabe. Marco Balagtas and itong si Robbie Celis. Nag-small ball lineup ang Davao and it worked. Parang naging blessing in disguise pa yung 4th personal foul ni Larry Rodriguez kasi itong small ball front court nila. Kanina Agovida Celis. Ngayon, Balagtas Celis. It worked so well in this 3rd period.
Totoo ka dyan. So, ang ganda nga ng kanilang tinakbo dito. And first free throw for Rob Celis. Pumasok.
As yun yung mga Davao super fans natin. Praying kasi biggest lead na ulit nila to at 8. Entering the 4th and final period.
Mintes, yung pangalawa.
Look at Kit Jimenez.
Oh, blocked by Mac Cardona. And nagbiroan pa. Ito si Cardona at si Kit Jimenez dito as we end our 3rd quarter action. And so the Boracay Islanders di natin naramdaman because of the good defense nitong Davao Occidental Tigers.
Yes, and makikita natin sa Unisol Uniforms On Demand 3rd quarter highlights, Damian Lasco with the putback. But it was the small ball offense nitong Davao. Bakit sila nagkaroon ng 8-point lead dito? Guys like Robbie Celis, Marco Balagtas, and Keith Agovida, that front court, small ball front court was the reason why nagkaroon sila ng malaking run dito. And syempre, the T-Rex working that pick and roll 3 times. 3 beses din sila nakascore.
Tayo po ay magbabalik with the score 55-47. Stay tuned, super fans, for our last 10 minutes of action.
Magsasama-sama ang best and the brightest ng Net25 para sa first Net25 Golf Cup. Ngayong March 20, 2023 in Alabang Country Club. Pangungunahan ito nila Tito Soto, Vic Soto with Aga Mulak. At makakasama rin ang iba pang mga stars ng Net25. Register now. Please call Vian Amion at 0917-322-8369. Limited slots only. Sign up and let's net together on a golf course.
Patayan kung patayan. After listening to both huddles of the teams earlier, makikita mo talaga yung kagustuhan ng dalawang kupunan na makuha ang kalamangan at ang panalo ngayon. Para sa Boracay, Coach Gino wants his team to secure their box out as well as rotate the ball and limit their fast breaks. Wala raw bibitaw dahil kaya raw nilang pumunta sa next level. Para naman sa panig ng Davao, Coach Don puts emphasis on the team's breaking defense. But now, their goal for this upcoming quarter is to not succumb the pressures that Boracay has done. What Davao has been doing is what they're going to be doing for this entirety of the game. Now, back to the ball game. Nino and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Mickey. And the box out talaga nawala from the Boracay Islanders no Nino kasi nag-small ball itong Davao tapos out-rebounded pa sila. Dito, muntik pa yun for Kit.
There's a foul for Kit Jimenez.
Oo. And for the Tigers, kaninang 3rd quarter, hindi naman dahil sa 3-point shot, bakit kayo lamang ng 8 points dito, entering the 4th. It was your transition. It was because you were going inside the paint continuously. Pero in that possession, Dalawang beses sila tumira ng tres.
And so, batiin lang natin na nanonood sa atin ngayon sa taga Antipolo Hills.
Oo.
Di Pedro family.
Yes,
Kim
Di Pedro
at si
family. Seth Di Pedro.
Oo.
Oo.
Pinagbiyak na buko eh.
O, kayo na lang pumanghula kung sino si Kim, sino si Seth pag pinakita namin yung picture.
Oo, di na mag-ano si Kim sa atin.
Oo.
And so,
Di na
binati
lalapit
na
yan.
natin. Good spin
Oh.
by Captain Hook.
Take over mode na itong si Captain Hook. Kanina frustrated siya na walang call. Pero this time, wala na. Laro na lang. Dadaanin na lang niya sa experience. As ito, another Celis Jimenez pick and roll leading to a switch.
They find Wilson from corner. Blocked by Gimpayan.
And here comes the Islanders. 4-on-2 fast break.
They got the numbers and Gimpayan with the drive.
Grabe yun. Superman-like layup yung ginawa nito ni Raging Rabbit. And here comes the Islanders na baba nila sa 4 ang kalamangan ninyo. 55-51. Grabe, what a move. Galing dito kay Gimpayan and he cuts the lead down to just 4 points dito. 55-51. We will be right back.
Hi mga ka-super fans, ito po si Bonbon Custodio mula po sa inyong Davao Occidental Tigers. Manatili po kayong nakatutok dito lang sa Pilipinas Super League. Ito ang liga ko.
Let's dance together. Sunday 25.
Back here inside the Brain Zigiao as this 2022 to 2023 Pilipinas Super League is brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation. The best way to show your love. As the birthday boy, Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors.
Happy birthday, brother! The greatest shooter of all time.
Grabe. Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Oo.
Pinoy version.
Oo, Pinoy version.
Parang kanta lang may Pinoy version.
Pinoy version. Grabe. Pero ito, Calo against Estrada. Calo not playing really well on offense, pero yung defense niya, especially on Cardona, maganda. Pero Larry Rodriguez, hindi pinasok buong third quarter. Agad-agad nagpakilala ulit.
Buong buhay nakatambay sa perimeter. Itong si Larry Rodriguez. And so, pag binitawan or iniwan mong bukas sa ganyan mga shots, lilista mo na lang yan.
But here's one thing, 4 personal fouls lang siya. Let's watch how he plays defense dito. Pero yun, hindi nila na-take advantage. That was a mismatch na agad for J. Mark Malyari. And that's why itong si Lasco binalik na. They need someone that will look at the basket and try to score. Talking about the Islanders. Paundo gives it to Estrada. Jimboy gets the first step and puts it up and in.
Jimboy Estrada. Sabi ko nga kanina, Enzo, pag nakabuelo itong si Estrada, ang dami niyang pwedeng daanan dito.
And kita mo, why I compared him to Mac Cardona. Cardona kanina hook shot. Tapos ito naman si Estrada floater. Di ba parang past and present yung nangyayari. Look at that rebound by Gimpayan and a bad foul by Alvin Abundo dahil ang layo nila sa basket, talking about the Islanders.
And another double-double performance for J. Mark Gimpayan. And so, normal day in the office.
Totoo. Pero yun nga, his team is still down by 4. And one thing na nawawala sa kanila sa laro dito is the effectiveness of Brian Paundo. As you saw, ang ating mga big boss, Sir Rocky, our PSL President, Mr. Ray Alaw, our Vice President, and our Head of Basketball Operations, Coach Leo Isaac. As Cardona misses, Gimpayan out-jumping itong si Agovida pero hindi niya nahawakan.
It's 57-43 now, and so, and sa quarter na ito, kung sino yung unang bibitaw, maiiwan sa biyahe papunta sa semifinals.
Totoo, and syempre, both of these teams really want this game badly, but the question is, who wants it more? It's all up to them to decide na lang. Good pass by Rodriguez to Dagangon and a foul on Mac Cardona.
And good move by Gab Dagangon without the ball. Ang ganda ng kanyang pagkat doon. Alam niya itong si Larry Rodriguez di na mabibigyan ng libre na space kasi nga nakatama na siya kanina sa perimeter na dyan. Kaya nga binigyan niya ng option itong si Larry Rodriguez. Actually, dalawa sila doon. Ni Dagangon sa ilalim.
And Gab Dagangon, our reigning MVP, a standout from the University of Perpetual Health. Siyempre, this guy, clutch shooter to. Yung panahon nila ni Scotty Thompson and Bright Akweti doon. Siya yung sineset up for 3 and Last game, kagabi, maganda yung nilaro niya. Today, medyo na-shut out siya, pero he can seal the deal for the Tigers if he plays well in this fourth and final period. Ito,
Estrada.
There's
Against Agovida.
Mismatch na naman to.
Good D by Agovida, but good pass, good look by Estrada. Another offensive rebound. Paundo, steal.
Yes, and you can see Paundo really wanting to get that fifth personal foul on Larry Rodriguez. Pero nga, andun yung help defense ni Agovida.
Dagangon para sa tres. Putback ni Larry Rodriguez.
Grabe, ang taas ng tinalon ni Larry Rodriguez dun.
60-53. Cardona, bibigyan ng screen. Kitang-kita Enzo na gusto talaga nilang pingwitin yung last foul. Itong si Larry Rodriguez. And for Mac Cardona naman, alam na alam niya. It's either makakuha siya ng foul or makascore dito kay Larry Rodriguez. Kasi nga, hindi na ganyan kahigpit yung depensa ni Elrod.
Yun na, they have to take advantage of that matchup. Whoever Larry Rodriguez is guarding, bigay nyo na yung bola on that fifth personal foul na ni Larry Rodriguez.
Step back J for Wilson. Yes, sir!
Grabe. Fourth quarter, Mr. Sexy Shot will take over. That's his first field goal since the first period ninyo.
Hinto, bitaw, Mintes, rebound, Lasco, Estrada sa ilalim, dudukot, bangka.
Good defense. Galing dito sa Tigers. And Keith Agovida wants a review doon. Siyempre, may coach's challenge pa itong si Coach Don Dulay. Pero sabi ni Coach Don, sige na, dumipensa na tayo sa laro natin.
6 minutes left for fourth quarter. Cardona. Gimpayan finds Hayes. Nagawa ng bola.
3 seconds to shoot.
And foul! Itong si Gab Dagangon.
Grabe. Sayang yun if you're the Davao Occidental Tigers. There was already a lot of miscommunication galing dito sa Islanders in terms of their passing. But on the last minute, Jmar Gimpayan found himself open underneath. And then look at that. Gab Dagangon had no choice but to foul him dahil nga napakaganda rin ang pwesto doon ni Gimpayan.
Free throws now for the Raging Rabbit, Jmar Gimpayan.
Again, tinatawag natin siya the standard, di ba ninyo neto Boracay? Every time they win, maganda lagi performance niya. Pero last game, 5 fouls siya, pero andun yung Marvin Hayes sa floor. Ngayon, pinagsabay sila ni Coach Gino Manansala.
Second free throw for Gimpayan. Pasok. Kompleto.
Boracay faithful. Nino cheering on and praying. Talagang literal na nagdadasal yung iba dun, ha? Agovida fouled. Is it on Gimpayan? It is.
And so, batiin lang natin ngayon. Nanonood. Eto, tignan muna natin sa ating replay. What happened on that drive.
Tignan natin.
Agovida with that foul against Jmar Gimpayan.
Grabe yung ginawa ni Agovida doon, ha. Nakita mo yung left foot niya nag-slide, pero yung pivot foot niya, yung right foot niya, nakaplant lang sa ground.
Yes. Ang galing ng control niya doon, no? Nasa right foot niya yung body mass. Yung isa naman, binitawan niya yung bigat doon. And 1 out of 2, itong si Kito Agovida. And so, batiin ko lang, pinakamamahal na babae ni Coach Chilito Caro, si Yani Albarico of Pagadian City. Grabe ka talaga, Coach Caro. Para kang si Enzo. Magmahal.
Pumapalakpak na lang ako dito, Coach Caro.
Oh!
Cardona. It's takeover time na ninyo for Captain Hook.
3 na lang ang kalamangan na kanilang hinahabol. Alvin Abundo. Keith Agovida. Another good move. Agovida blocked.
Grabe, 2 white shirts converging on Agovida there. Pero what a stop there para dito sa Tigers.
And John Wilson. Good feed coming from Larry Rodriguez to break the silence.
Yes, and good seal din by Larry Rodriguez. Sinigurado niyang walang saasabay kay John Wilson. The Tigers up by 5 because of that stop by Dagangon and this layup by John Wilson.
Ito ang ating super assist of the quarter. Atin sa atin ang Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation. the best way to show your love. It's 65-60 with this fourth quarter action.
Super fans, magingay! Ito po si John Wilson ng inyong Davao Occidental Tigers. Kayo po ay nanonood ng Pilipinas Super League. Ito ang liga ko.
Let's stand together. Sa Net 25.
Mga super fans, tutok na kayo.
At Enzo, ang ating 21 under challenge, no? Yung Sherlyn, Unisol, Khalifa, Minglanilia, yung mga top players ng Cebu City, sina JZ Dizon, makikita natin dyan, sina Sam Melicor, at ang dami pa mga star-studded mula sa si Safi Juniors.
Yes, and mga kalaban nila, the national champions, Pampanga Delta, led by the Tasmanian Devil, CJ Delfino.
At syempre, andyan din si Junel Policarpio for their team.
Superman, Junel Policarpio, the MVP ng Luzon Leg. Grabe. Ganda ng All-Star Weekend natin, pero etong laro natin between the Islanders.
Mas maganda.
Mas maganda, pero mas maganda pa rin siya.
Oo, Enzo.
Oo na lang.
Maganda naman pag nagmamahal ka no?
Tama, love makes the world go round. Sana back to the ball game na tayo.
Lasco. Marvin Hayes, bibigyan ng screen pero pumunta kay Mac Cardona. Lasco libre.
Good defense by John Wilson, ha?
Hayes.
5 seconds.
So Estrada goes reverse short. Rebound secured by Rob Celis.
The defense.
They need to calm down.
Totoo. Pero yung defense nila in this second half, nag-improve. Look at that. That would have been an open shot for Lasco, pero ang bilis ni John Wilson mag-switch and fill out.
3 minutes and 40. Larry Rodriguez, one-on-one against Marvin Hayes. 3 seconds. Fade away. And the pass inside stolen by Islanders.
4-on-2. Sayang yun if you're Mac Cardona. Nawala lang sa kanya. They had the numbers. It was a 4-on-2 fast break. Hindi lang niya nahawakan na maayos yung basketball.
Talbog ng bola doon. Di natansya at di na kalkula. Itong si Mac Cardona, Enzo, kaya nga tumama sa kanyang paa at tuhod. It went off and out. Abundo against Estrada.
Here's that guard pick and roll nila ni Celis, ha?
Abundo finds Elrod. Libre. Mintes. Rebound to Estrada. Cardona nangunguna. In transition. The floater. May kasama pang foul para kay Mac Cardona.
Look at that. Mac Cardona fired up once again. Napako parehong team sa 65-60 score. And finally, Mac Cardona scores. Ano height mo eh. Pero siyempre focus muna siya sa laro. He wants to make sure na ilalabas niya yun.
Uy, ito nakikita natin. Bad sign if you are a fan of Boracay Islanders. The fatigue factor for Jimboy Estrada.
He has played 31 minutes na ninyo, ha. So saglit pa lang pala siya nilalabas sa buong laro.
Celis the drive. No rebound for Lasco.
They have the numbers again.
4 against 2. Lasco scores! And they cut down the lead. Tabla na tayo, Enzo.
What a fast break galing dito sa Boracay Islanders. And look at Mac Cardona hyping up their fans dito. What a fast break. Another 4-on-2 transition galing dito sa Boracay.
Nakakape itong Boracay Islanders. Gising na gising sa ating fourth quarter action. Tignan natin yung last drive nito si Damian Lasco over the outstretched arms nitong si Kit Jimenez.
Bringing the ball to his strong hand, the left hand, and he ties the game at 65.
Laban na! Kung hanap mo yung mga kwentuhang nakaka-good vibes, mga payong pampa-healthy at pampa-beauty, at mga storyang nakaka-inspire, dito, bawal ang nega. Let's spread love and abasang! Samahan niyo ako dito lang sa Net 25 tuwing alas 11 ng umaga.
Panalo tayo pag together. Walang talo pag together. Let's stand together. Sa Net 25.
Ito ninyo yung layup kanina ni Damian Lasco against Kit Jimenez. Pero on the other end, Damian Lasco with a three-pointer no first half. He has stepped up. It's Dame time na nga in this fourth and final period para kay Damian Lasco. 8.7 rebounds, a near double-double off the bench.
Magic bunot itong si Lasco. And so sa series na ito, last day, last night, napakaganda ng kanyang performance. At ngayon naman, perfect na perfect yung kanyang pagpasok para sa Boracay Islanders.
Totoo nito. Jimenez wants an ISO against Marvin Hayes. Puts Hayes down.
Roseles. Labas kay Wilson.
This is
Libre. Yes, sir! Pasok para sa tres.
And look at that. He is shouting on Mac Cardona's face.
Their brother outside it. So, alam natin, yun lang yung Ricardos dito. Babawi. Si Cardona sa harap ni Wilson! Grabe! Grabe! Natagutan, Enzo!
What a ball game! Tied na naman tayo!
Grabe! Ang ganda ng action dito sa loob ng Brenzigiao Convention Center. Jimenez. It's dance time for Kit Jimenez.
Look at the defense by Marvin Hayes.
Calo, libre. Calo. Mintes, rebound for Marvin Hayes.
That's a big stop for Boracay. Chance to retake the lead in this possession.
1 minute and 33 seconds. Gimpayan, labas kay Hayes.
Cardona wants it.
We're looking for a nail to a coffin here. Oh, a steal!
Bad turnover yun for Cardona. Hindi niya nakita yung papasahan niya na
They need to settle, Enzo. They need to settle.
Yes.
Pick and roll action. Another turn. Oy, hindi pala.
Nakasalo pa ni Larry Rodriguez and there's a foul. And I like this, John Wilson telling Kit Jimenez, kalma muna, kalma lang.
A minute and 7. The time will decide, Enzo, kung sino yung uupo sa ating semifinals. Ito yung back-to-back three-pointer coming sa dalawang player na ito. Mac Cardona and John Wilson. Bawian! Nagsigawan!
There's a whistle right here. Before the pass.
A minute and 7.
Oh. And Alvin Abundo babalik sa two-point guard combination para dito kay Coach Don Dulay. Abundo and Jimenez.
Inbound for Wilson.
Good tap by Marvin Hayes.
2 segundo yung naubos sa oras.
Oo. And alam mo, ang ganda na floor spacing nito ng Davao. That would have been an easy one-on-one between Rodriguez and Hayes. John Wilson, may gamesmanship. Nagbabanggaan sila ng konti ni Coach Gino doon, ha? Grabe itong laro na to ninyo, ha?
Wilson. Hahanapin si Rodriguez. Kit Jimenez. Gustong postehan ni Abundo itong si Estrada. Jimenez.
Is that a foul on
Stepping on the line.
Oo, kala ko foul ni Larry Rodriguez yun kasi that would have been his fifth. Pero good defense by Marvin Hayes. Yan ang calling card niya talaga sa PBA from Global Port to Alaska. Marvin Hayes has been a stopper regardless kung anong posisyon man ang binabantayan niya.
A turnover for Kit Jimenez. So you can see, our Vice President Boss Ray Alaw and Governor Dennis Delta Pineda.
Grabe, nasa Pampanga tayo pero ang lakas ng chant ng Boracay, ha?
Down to our last minute, Enzo. Estrada, short! Rebound for Abundo.
Ito na yung early offense ng Davao.
And a foul. And a foul.
Oh, that's a big call.
That's a big call. That's a big call.
Ang i-investigate ng referees natin, dalawa yan. It's either if it was a close fist foul by Marvin Hayes or kung walang play sa basketball.
So we're under last 2 minutes, Enzo.
Oh, grabe. From what I can see, hindi naman close fist yun. Marvin Hayes just wanted to give a foul and stop the transition offense netong Davao Occidental Tigers. Pero, yun na nga ninyo, if this is an unsportsmanlike foul, you're giving 2 free throws to the Tigers plus ball possession, tapos 40 seconds na lang natitira sa clock natin. Cardona pleading sa bench.
After the
Regular
review,
ordinary
just a
foul.
foul on number 12,
For Marvin Hayes.
That's a good foul dahil hindi pa sila penalty. That stops the transition offense nitong Davao. It'll just be a sideline inbound. That's the defensive IQ nito ni Marvin Hayes. They didn't have the numbers. Decided to foul.
68 all. Tignan natin ulit. Itong foul ni Marvin Hayes. Yes, papunta siya sa bola.
Oo.
So,
Hard foul lang. Playoff foul lang yun. Pero going for the basketball was Marvin Hayes.
40.5. They go to Celis.
Ito na yung matchup.
One-on-one. High pick and roll. Wilson. Bibitaw. Wilson! For the lead!
Wow! Mr. Sexy shot. 1 out of 9 before the 4th quarter. Pero alam natin, when it's winning time, it's John Wilson time.
At kinilig ang asawa ni Wilson dito.
Oo.
And so, very basic for Mr. Sexy Shot, John Wilson. Hiningi niya yung one-on-one situation, and so, isolation, tapos bitaw with a good finish.
That was good defense by Jmar Gimpayan, but John Wilson, alam na alam niya. Makita lang niya na mabigyan mo ako ng konting space, I will launch it. But eto, Tigers are up by 28.5 seconds. After what we saw last night between Santa Rosa and Pampanga G Lanterns, ang dami pang pwede mangyari sa laro natin. Grabe. Napakagandang laro at timeout story natin ninyo. Wala na for the Highlanders. Tapos may isa pa, itong Davao. So let's see how they play this final 28.5 seconds sa laro natin.
Grabe, Enzo. Lahat ng magagandang laro dito sa akin natapon.
Oo. Buti na lang bumalik ako ngayon eh. Tingnan mo yung shot na yun ni John Wilson, and that might be the potential game winner unless Boracay has something to say in this final 28.5 seconds.
That was a good move for John Wilson.
Oo.
With that separation, yung kanyang bitaw over the head. Mr. Sexy Shot with that big shot.
Crucial possession to. They need a basket, not necessarily a 3.
Yes. They find Cardona. And Cardona for the lead!
What a shot for Captain Hook! Look at that!
Captain Hook and a mission.
Grabe! Wilson versus Cardona. Wilson on one end, Cardona on the other, and more importantly, Boracay takes the lead 71-70. Grabe!
No more. Alright, ito. Enzo, the Davao Occidental Tigers will decide if they will inbound full court or half court. Because if they will inbound full court, wala nang shot clock dito. Itong Davao Occidental Tigers. But it is risky for them to inbound full court because of the pressure defense nitong Boracay Islanders. But if they were inbound in the half court, they get 14 seconds on the shot clock and safer inbound situation for them.
Yes, but more importantly ninyo ha, 21.7 seconds on the clock will decide kung magkakaroon ba tayo ng bagong champion sa PSL. Kasi if the Tigers don't score here and they don't defeat the Boracay Islanders, Boracay will advance and we're assured a brand new champion sa Pilipinas Super League. That is what's at stake here for Davao. Their crown is on the line in this ball game.
They don't need to rush. Eto, tingnan natin. Game face on for 2 players here.
Kapit lang sa 4.5K viewers natin nanonood.
Wilson against Cardona. The one-on-one. Wilson! With a shot! Bumawi! Ito si John Wilson. Wala nang timeout. Ang dalawa kumulan. No more timeout.
16.8. Let's see.
Estrada. Is this for the win? Against Abundo. Estrada. Find Lasco. The drive. The shot. It's out of bounds.
Oh! Oh, wow! And kita mo nang hinayang si Jimboy Estrada doon. He is down again with
Fatigue
cramps.
factor.
Oo.
3.2
Sayang.
seconds. Jimboy Estrada.
And you can see ninyo on the body language ng Boracay Islanders, they are deflated. They used Cardona as a decoy sa corner, kaya walang switch, walang double para sa Islanders. Kaya nakakuha ng free lane to the basket itong si Lasco. But Larry Rodriguez, 4 personal fouls and all, challenging Damian Lasco on the summit.
At kita mo naman, Enzo, kung paano at anong pinakita ng Davao Occidental Tigers sa depensa na yun. Hindi sila nagmadali. Di mo nakikita na narattle itong Davao Occidental Tigers kahit alam nila na that shot can take them to their home.
Yes.
But Larry Rodriguez with that good stop.
Tingnan natin dito, 3.2 seconds. All the Tigers need is to inbound and prevent a turnover dito.
Just an honest defense for Larry Rodriguez.
That free lane na sana yun for Lasco na iwanan niya na si Jimenez. But Larry Rodriguez, 4 fouls and all. Grabe, what a stop for the defending champions. There's the foul.
Penalty situation.
And all John Wilson needs to do here is hit both free throws.
Kaya nagpupunas nga dito. Ito si John Wilson.
Oh, at saka kasi binasasa ni Cardona ng pawis eh. Grabe, as good as advertised itong last game natin ng quarterfinals. As John Wilson Nino can seal the deal for the Tigers. And you can see the Tigers dito putting up their prayers sa laro natin. Praying na he hits both. Pero mga fans ng Boracay, nagwamagayway ng upuan.
First one for Wilson is good and he loves it. And so,
siyempre, yan na yung John Wilson talaga. This is what he wants. Asaran, winning time. This is what he was born to do. And look at that. Pinapagpag niya yung rebounders. That's how confident he is in his free throw.
At gusto niyang bumaba na sila sa kanilang depensa. And so, 1 second left.
Cardona.
Oh! And the defending champions are back in the line.
Grabe. The defending champions growl in this ball game. They live to fight another day. And anong sinasabi natin buong season, Nino? Never underestimate the heart of a champion.
Exactly. And so, and what a ball game na ating nasaksihan. And good sportsmanship shown by both teams here.
Yes, and wag natin kalimutan to thank this Boracay Islanders team, especially the legends na naglaro. Mac Cardona, JJ Helterbrand, Brian Paundo, yung mga naglaro, Rico Meyerhofer, the assistant team manager of Boracay. Thank you so much for giving us one hell of a season dito.
Kudos
Grabe.
sa Boracay Islanders. And so exactly, ang ganda ng kanilang first stint dito sa Pilipinas Super League. Grabe. Boracay Islanders, hats off for them. To Boss Monching Talisayon.
Yes, hats off, Boss Monching. Thank you so much, Boss.
And also to Coach Ginino Manansala and the coaching staff nitong Boracay Islanders. Maraming salamat po sa pagbigay sa super fans ng magandang laro at exciting ball games.
And for giving us a new star in Jimboy Estrada. Diba? And look at it, Nino, ang ating final score dito.
73-71, and the Davao Occidental Tigers completes our team in the semifinals.
Grabe. And they will now be facing the number 3 seeded team, Pampanga Roy, sa semifinals nga ninyo.
And congratulations to Mr. Sexy Shot, John Wilson. Ito nga ang ating final score. It's 73-71. A win for the Davao Occidental Tigers.
And you can see ninyo ang ating playoff picture. Kompleto
na.
Yung final four natin.
Nakahain na.
Oo. San Juan Kings, the number 1 team, will face the number 4 seeded Pampanga G-Landers, and on the other bracket, the number 2 seeded Davao Occidental Tigers will try to defend their titles against the upstarts in the number 3 team, Pampanga Roys. Number 1, number 4, number 2 versus number 3. The final 4 natin dito sa ating Dumper Cup.
At handang-handa na nga tayo para sa ating semifinals. Pero before we go to that one, Enzo, getting ready na din tayo sa ating Pilipinas Super League All-Star dito sa Pampanga. March 17, Super Slam Challenge, Super 3-point. At ito nga, ang ating mga kalahok. Ang daming mga players. Super Slam Challenge din natin. Enzo.
Oh, grabe ang apat na yan. Mapapanood nyo po yan sa March 17 dito pa rin sa Brenzy Giao Convention Center. And our Super 21U, the challenge, the battle between Pampanga Delta
And Minglanilla, Sherilyn Khalifa. Enzo.
Napaka-exciting yan. And of course, March 18, mapapanood nyo po ang pusong PSL and of course the executive game and the main event of the evening, the Super All-Star between Team Luzon versus Team Visayas Mindanao.
And the executive games, Enzo, a lot of familiar names.
Oh, lalo na Ninyo Abanin. Siyempre, magandang laro yan for the executive ball game. A lot of familiar names. And of course, the Super All-Star game for Team
Luzon.
Yes, Luzon team. Look at that. Grabe ang lineup net. Pero siyempre, hindi magpapatalo ang kanilang kalaban.
Team Visayas and Mindanao. Ito nga ang ating nakahain dito sa ating Pilipinas Super League All-Star. A lot of familiar names and faces dyan, Enzo.
Yes, a star-studded game for our first Super All-Star game dito. Abangan nyo po yan sa March 17 and March 18 dito po sa Brenzy Giao Convention Center.
And for my partner, Lorenzo Galarosa, the lover boy, and to our courtside reporter, Miki Santos, to our floor directors, Direk Mike Dana, Direk Billy De Leon, and to our game producer, Jmar Bainos, and to all hard-working men and women dito sa Pilipinas Super League, to our head of production, Direk Nomar Santiago. Ito po si Ninyo Abanid nagsasabing, daghang salamat kaninyong tanan. Ito po ang Pilipinas Super League at kita-kits sa ating All-Star.